I know you guys will show up eventually here. Cheers, everybody. Shabisky wanted to take the night off. Everybody come over here. I was just doing a stream, but I had too much dead air at the beginning, so we're starting over. Hello, hello, hello. They'll all file in eventually. Thank you, thank you. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. Please like the stream. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the Seahawks versus San Francisco 49ers game right now. It's probably madness in downtown Seattle right now. Glad I'm not there. When I was younger, I'd be like, oh, damn, I got to go down there because it's probably crazy down there. And now I'm like, oh, I'm glad I'm not down there. My favorite time to go down there is on the weekdays. Yeah, it's fairly long. But I wear a hat because my fucking hair is thinning up top. So I'm a hat guy. How much time do you think before Shanny shows her face again? I have no idea. The good bet would be, does Shanny show first? Does Rev show first? Or do they show up the same time? And then what is it? If they show up at the same time, is it separate or is it them together? Oh, man. I have back problems. Everybody say hello to the pup. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come on. Yep, yep, yep. Hello. Hello. Say hello to all the people. Say hello to the people. She needs to get groomed. She's got too much fluff and scruff that needs to be trimmed away. Right? She'd probably be like, no. No. Who's here? Oh my God. Who's that? Oh, do you see that? Oh, I can make her jealous sometimes, but there's no dog on TV. If there was a dog on TV right now, she'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, who's here? Oh. She's too mellow right now. Usually I can get her triggered a little bit. Right? He's got these little feet. It's so little. How do I taste? How do I taste? Oh, thank you. Thank you for cleaning me. Is she elderly? She's 10. So, dogs like this that are this small can live to be like over 20. But yeah, she's definitely like a senior. They call her a senior. Her face didn't used to be all white. It used to be like speckled, like gray and a little bit of brown. Kind of like her head. She was like brindle colored. I got this foot. I got it. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, so since Shabisky said he wanted the day off, I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing a regular stream sitting at my desk. I'll just do this. Set up the phone on the tripod. Oh, man. I'll try to sit back a little bit. Oh, God. I'm the old one, not the dog. I'm the old one. I need to lose some weight and I need to hit the gym. Hey, I'll tell you what. He was professional this time because he told me like, "Can I have?" He was like, "I'd like to take the day off," and I was like, "Okay." Thank you, thank you. It needs some touch ups. It's about 10 years old, 11ish, 10ish years old, but it works pretty well. I make sure to put sunscreen on it and stuff, especially during the summer, to keep the fade away. He did plan ahead. He let me know hours ago that he wanted the day off. This is one of my favorites on here. It's like a, and I didn't know about this until I just let my tattoo artist do. I was like, oh, I want like the Japanese style of tattoos, and and I was like, oh, I want the Japanese style of tattoos, and I like dragons. So he gave me a couple dragons. There's like dragons on both of my arms here, and he threw this in, which I guess there's like a species of crabs that look like they have a samurai mask on their backs. And I guess it's through artificial selection that when Japanese fishermen would catch crabs that had a back that had that looked like the face of a samurai mask, they assumed it was a reincarnated samurai and threw it back in the water and didn't eat it, allegedly. And through artificial selection, now there's like a whole subspecies of that. Allegedly. I don't know. That's what I was told. It could be totally full of shit, but who knows? Ugh. Yeah. I was playing the I Need G-Man song earlier. By the way, that's not one of mine. Someone shared it in my Discord, and I was like, oh shit, that's cool, and I needed a replacement for the Shanny's Ass song in the short term. Eventually that'll be coming back. But, yeah. I've had a pet reptile, but it's been a long time. I've had iguanas before. They're so fragile and like they require so much care. I think I'll stick to mammal. I just like dogs. Dogs are mine, like my favorites. So I like little dogs. Big dogs are nice too, but I prefer the little ones. I don't know what I did. Yeah, I was playing it earlier. It's like I need G-Man. Someone severely get me G-Man, G-Man. Cause I need him. I need someone in my life. Cause I just don't know what to do. Oh God. I don't really know a lot of songs. I can learn a song, but I hardly ever play guitar anymore. And I'm not an amazing guitar player. I'm like pretty lower mid tier, but to like learn songs and then like you got to practice them to keep even knowing them. Like I've had songs that I've written that I don't even know how to play anymore, where I'd have to like sit down and relearn them. I like lizards just fine. I just don't think they're for me. I remember a friend of mine had a, what are they called? Bearded dragon. And it would go into hibernation. And they'd be like, is it dead? Because it would just disappear for months. And they'd be like, oh my God, is it dead? Should we like start digging around in its enclosure to see if it's there? But then it would show up. Well, until eventually it didn't again. But ooh. I know many of you don't really care about sports ball, and I get it. I used to not care about it at all until I got older. But I would not want to be a San Francisco fan right now. Just saying. And the Seahawks just scored again. Wow. There we go. For those of you who care at least at all, the Seahawks are just destroying San Francisco. Pretty bad. Hey, make that white stuff come out again. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to help out with the ghoul, I'd appreciate it. You know, it'll play out here. Let me turn on my extra loudspeakers. There we go. All right, so if someone sends in donos, $5 or more, it'll play out here in the studio. In the studio. Yeah, Wookie, give us the scoop. I see on the 19th G-Man has some special guest. He has a stream scheduled for the 19th. I don't know what it's all about, but he's got something planned. That G-Man. That scamp G-Man. Shanny wanted to get pounded by the G-Man. Ugh. I'm glad G-Man and Shanny never hooked up. Because if he would have knocked her up, every time Shanny would have got mad at... Like, if G-Man and Shanny had a kid, every time Shanny got mad at her kid, she'd call it the N-word. Because she finds a way to justify anything. I have Rev's phone number. Does he have his phone? He must be using like the hospital phone to communicate with you. I have Rev's actual phone number and we've texted back and forth. I don't think Shanny is capable of... I think Shanny has let herself go way too much that it'd be really difficult for her to find like another sugar daddy type situation. Like, there are guys that are into like super fat women, but she's got a lot of other really attractive physical and obviously personality characteristics that are just very unattractive. I mean, you can't stay in the hospital forever, though. So, I don't know. I guess they'll probably try to put him in a shelter or some kind of group home. Like, if they can get... There's, like, subsidized group homes and shit. I've had family members that had mental illnesses where they lived in one of those. I just don't, like... In a group home, you're living with other people, though. And can you get along with them is the question. Like, how well can you get along? I mean. I don't know if I've ever seen Shanny actually apologize or take the blame. Maybe she, like, faux does that, but then she throws in the but, or, you know, well, this happened because this or this other thing or whatever. Hello, everybody. Like the stream. Liking the stream helps, I think. These vertical streams don't work the same as the horizontal streams. It's almost like two video websites in one here. That's why we get a lot of weird randos here trying to troll, because they're flipping through the short speed. Yeah, so has Rev come to the realization that Ezzy is not a real person? I tried to tell him. Somehow he was convinced that the real girl in the pictures was a fake account, and whoever the fuck he was talking to was the real person. Which is like, what? And I was like, no, Rev, I looked at that social media account. It's been around for a long time. Like, this girl has been posting photos for several years now. So I don't think it would be that dedicated of a troll. You know? You could only live... you could live the lie if the lie didn't include she's coming to pick me up and she's going to take care of me for the rest of my life. If it was just the lie like, oh, this is my online girlfriend that I'm breaking up with Shanny for and I'll just chat with her online forever, you could live that lie. But when the lie includes getting together and being taken care of, that's where it falls apart. My back is bothering me. One wrong twist. I need a backiotomy. Well, another thing that convinced him is all the people that were trolling him were like, you're a fucking dipshit. And, like, of course he's not going to want to listen to them because they're insulting him while they're telling him his new online girlfriend isn't real. So I tried to take the more nice guy approach and be like, I don't think she's real. Here's why. Well... Look at all the, like, weird conspiracy theories and shit that he believes in. He's obviously very gullible. He bought into Shanny shit forever. Like, he was easily manipulated by Shanny. And Shanny always used the, like, oh, well, if you believe in God and worship God, he's pissed because of the way you treat me. I mean, it was stupid of him to believe it, but, you know, when someone's trying to talk sense into someone, calling them stupid isn't a good way to get them to listen to you. And we have, so Wookie, you're only in contact with Rev. There's no Shanny that you're talking to, right? Like, we don't know anything about her. He doesn't have his phone. They have like a communal hospital phone. Shanny to me already looked homeless. Like if someone, showed me a picture of Shannon and they're like, "Do you think this woman's homeless?" I'd be like, "Very likely." Like the bad teeth and everything. And I have seen obese homeless people. I don't know how it happens, but it is a thing. Yes, Seahawks kicking ass. It's playing on a TV right over here. So it's at the point now where there's pretty much no way San Francisco can come back. Hmm. She's in a padded cell. She's also in a padded body. There's double padding in there. Shanny thought everybody wanted Rev, and Rev thought everyone wanted Rev, which was kind of weird. Like Rev was like this insanely handsome, irresistible man that everybody was just like drooling over. Because Rev would be like, "Every day I go out, I have opportunities." And he thought Carrie wanted him. He thought, I don't know, yeah. He seems hypersexual too. He's like hypersexual. Like he was saying some shit that was making me cringe the last time he was on, because he turned everything into like a weird sexual innuendo, like the way I would have when I was like 15 years old. You know what I mean? Like everything was like dumb and perverted and he was cheating. Cheeden. Cheating. Yeah, it was like perverted teenage level, like, you know, booby titty pussy fart type level stuff. He just seemed like he was very sexually repressed, and he was getting turned on by looking at himself on video, but then also he'd be in a voice chat with two women and like he couldn't control the feeling, like he was.
Ben,
Oh,
since Relevant preferred to pine over a catfish account, you should put in a good word for me with Queen Corgi. I don't have any of his flaws or shortcomings. and I'm a sweet boy who supports DP, which shows in loyal. I would never cheat on her.
Well, she's in the Discord, so you can talk to her directly in there. Yeah, Rev blew it with that one. Yeah, he was doing the like, oh fuck, like he was acting like he was a woman getting banged and was doing like fuck me daddy type stuff. And I'm just like, oh, no. Does anyone know where he is? Yeah, he's in a mental hospital. Yeah, I would say anyone who can barely take care of themselves shouldn't have children in their care or pets for that matter. Like, they should pretty much put their. Anyone who has a house that looks like their house, they can't take care of themselves. So they shouldn't have any pets or kids. The house is condemned. People have driven past the house and it's boarded up. So I don't know why you would think they're both there, but who knows? Anything's possible, I guess. People have driven by their house and taken videos of it. And it has like a notice on it and it's boarded up. So there are people that are just that, and understandably so skeptical of their breakup. And I always kept like a little bit in the back of my mind, but the more shit that happened and everyone was like, nope. There were the people, and they're probably just trolling. I don't know. But trolling is, I should stop saying they're just trolling, because if you're willing to troll it too, you're still kind of as, like, it's just still kind of ignorant, you know? Touchdown Seahawks again. Touchdown Seahawks again. Wow. This is a brutal ass kicking. I don't know who Kellen is. So, like, yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. Are they just going to, like, sell the lot and then the house will probably get torn down unless someone wants to renovate it? I would think turning off the heat would cause, like, severe plumbing problems. I don't know how it works, though. I've never had a house condemned before. The next season of Shanny and Rev, yeah. God. I would say that when the outside of the house that's exposed to the elements looks better than the inside of the house, there's a problem. There's definitely a problem. Yeah. 2 houses. Mm. Bill had no idea how bad shit was there because Jason wasn't telling him. Well, after police, yeah, yeah. The house looked nice in the early days when they had G-Man over there hanging out. I was like, oh shit, you know, it's a nice house. I couldn't just I couldn't live in a condition like that. Like, I have my moments where I get a little bit of mess and a little bit of clutter. Like, I got a pile of mail over here that I need to go through. Mail, God, I hate mail. It just stacks up. There's so much trash, but then there's stuff you need to shred, which I have this huge paper shredder for shredding mail. But yeah, we all have our moments where we'll like wait till the next day to do the dishes or whatever, or wash the dishes or whatever. But I would never let like my kitchen floor be covered in filth. I don't know. We don't want to have an egghead's bathtub situation with these individuals. Where's Boopy? Oh my goodness. She is right here. She is right here. Right. She's like, why'd you wake me up? She was tired. You see those football guys? Oh. Yeah, she's the best. She's the best. I have a whole bunch of sweaters and shit for her. But it hasn't really gotten cold enough here to really justify it. Usually when it gets pretty cold, I'll put like a nice thick sweater on her. Oh, I don't like to think about my dog fighting anything. My dog is not a fighter. She's very small. She's way smaller than a cat. And she doesn't have like a strong bite or anything. She can't, she's not like my yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, she's got some spunk to her, but she wouldn't be able to hold down really at all. So, like, one of my biggest fears is like an eagle picking her up and flying away with her. So, I never let her go outside alone, even though I have a fence. I have a fenced in yard, so But there are like bald eagles and shit here. So the weird thing about Rev is he still wouldn't admit that Shanny ate all the food, and like he blamed the children for eating all the food. It's like, how the fuck, how can you say they weren't eating properly, but then you're also saying they were eating everything? But then we saw Shanny was the one that kept getting fat, and he just wouldn't admit it. It's like, what are you talking about? We have coyotes, we have mountain lions, we have bears. We got all that weird shit around here. Western Washington is pretty wild. I mean, even in the city of Seattle, there's coyote issues. Oh God. You guys aren't watching the game, but San Francisco is doing so bad. Their quarterback just fumbled and Seattle picked it up. It's already 41-6. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, dogs need time. Dogs are very, like, emotionally attached. You have to have time for them. You have to, like, spend, like, snuggle time. Especially the little ones. We have not had snow where I live. Unless, well, like, in the higher elevations, there's snow. But in my area, there has not been any snow. Because I'm, like, down near sea level. So... I'm guessing there are foxes here, but I've never seen them. I saw foxes in Ohio when I lived there. Uh, there's probably bobcats too. The one thing I always hear about them, but I've never seen one, is a marmot. I guess there are marmots around here. I think that'd be cool. It's like a big groundhog type thing. I guess there are moose up north, not in my area exactly, but like up north. There's moose and maybe a wolverine. Do I miss Fago? No, not really. I mean, Fago was like the cheap shit. Like I grew up kind of near Detroit, and that was like the cheap soda brand in my area. Kind of like how Shasta, there's like Shasta in some places, and what's the other one? There was another one like when I lived in New Mexico that they had. Can't remember the name of it right now, but it was like the cheap shit that my mom would buy. They had like a big, they used to have these big variety packs when I was a kid that my mom would buy that had like grape and red pop and moon mist and cola, just the regular Faygo cola, the root beer. They had like a variety pack of all the stuff, and it was all in cans, and it would have like a cardboard box that they would all fit in. I'm trying to remember the one in New Mexico, the like generic soda brand. I call it soda now, but I grew up calling it pop. Dr. Thunder. Yeah, I think that was Save-A-Lot's brand. There was Dr. Pop, Bubba Cola, Mountain Holler. Mountain Holla! Oh, okay. Dr. Thunder's at Walmart. Okay. Yeah, like it's regional. Um, like Fago is the regional cheap soda brand of like the Great Lakes area, or at least part of it. Um, and Shasta's like around here. Or no, Shasta's not from around here. Shasta's from where is Shasta from? It's like the southeast or something. Rock and Rye, that's good shit. Mountain Holler. Check out Mountain Holler. Yeah, you can get it, but like where is it made? Where is Shasta actually produced? Because I've actually seen the Fago factory. Interesting. Oh my God. The 49ers are just getting dominated. In California, okay. So Shasta's from California originally. It looks like they can barely hold on to the ball. You go back and watch Rev's mukbangs. Um, he acted like everything he ate was like the greatest food ever, and it was probably because that was the only food he had gotten in a while. I've tried. I'm not really into like I don't really drink a lot of soda anymore. Like I'll use it as a mixer when I'm drinking alcohol, or like if I get fast food and I get like a combo meal, I'll get something. It's not always soda though. Like if I go to McDonald's and get a combo meal, I usually get their orange high C, which is like crack to me. But I don't. I've tried like I had the marshmallow peep flavored Pepsi before because someone gave me a can of it, but they didn't call it Peepsy. They missed an opportunity. Do I recall the video when they got Thai food in Scranton? No, I don't remember that one. Were they like completely clueless? Yeah, if I'm trying to like cut my calories, I get unsweetened iced tea, you know? Fago Moon Mist and Blue Moon, I have no idea. I don't remember all of the drink combos. I actually went to a Chinese tea shop not too long ago. It's like these old Chinese people that import all this tea from China, and they do tastings. Like, if you want to try a few things, they'll make you a little cup of it. It's pretty sweet. I do unsweetened everything, coffee and tea. I don't add sugar to stuff. Yeah, I just don't sweeten my tea. I just drink it straight up. Unless I go somewhere and it's like a special kind of tea where they flavor it and sweeten it for me. Like if you go to a restaurant where there's like chai or something, they might sweeten it. I have no idea what's going on with those two. Like, ugh. It's kind of a content drought, but I got some stuff planned for tomorrow. Yeah, Thai iced tea, they add like condensed milk to it. Same with Vietnamese coffee. If you ever get a Vietnamese coffee, they add sweetened condensed milk to it. Shanny's a farter, you know she is. Oh yeah, they can't stay at these hospitals. They're gonna have to go somewhere. I wonder if Shanny's rebuking people in the name of the Lord right now. Their religious beliefs have been a hindrance on any progress they can make. Because they don't believe that they make bad decisions because they're, spiritual people or whatever. Starseed. Yeah, the whole empath starseed thing is pure narcissism. That's a thing, though. A lot of people are into that. I think it's just people that want to believe they're more important than they actually are. Like they got nothing going on in their lives, so it's like, oh well, actually, I'm a star seed, and I'm a chosen one, and I'm an empath type thing. April Elizabeth, yep. But that's her grift. She makes money off of that shit. I don't know if she might believe it. She also meshes it. She weaves in some like science fiction type stuff into it too, which is not normal. I think it's April. It's either April Elizabeth or Elizabeth April. When someone has two first names, I'm like, it's easy to get mixed up. Like when their last name is a first name. Yeah, Elizabeth April. Whoa. I'm like trying to read the football commentator's lips right now. It's like, what is Tom Brady saying right now? Yes, Shanny thinks Jesus is her personal hitman. Anytime she's mad, she's like, you're going to get punished by Jesus or the Lord or whatever. Rev needs to stop being so conspiracy minded. It doesn't help. Believing in like target individuals and gain stalking. Yeah. Gotta let go of that shit. The one thing I noticed about that I Need G-Man song is there's a part in it from Rev being like, he's like holding up their eviction papers and he's like, this is proof that the Democratic Party hasn't done anything for anyone. It's like, what the fuck does you not paying your rent and getting evicted have to do with the Democratic Party? What are they going to do, like pass laws that say you don't have to pay your rent? Is that what is that what they were expecting? Yep. They were renting from Nancy Pelosi. Seahawks win 41-6. Absolute dominance. Sheer, utter dominance. What if locals are like Highlander? Huh. I don't know. We lost Cobra. Oh, we lost Cobra. Whoa, shit. Whatever happened to Crystal Star Station? It's been 2 years since she was covered on there. I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? I didn't know her middle name was Star. I'm like, Crystal Star? You mean Crystal Station? I kind of didn't find her that interesting. I found her boyfriend interesting because he was like, turn it off, Crystal, turn it off. He was like very whiny. He was like a whiny guy. His name's Leslie. He's an interesting character. I just know I knew her as Crystal Station. When I saw the Crystal Star Station, I was confused. Like my brain didn't work right. I have not talked to Madison DeCambra in very many years. She moved to California a long time ago, and I've not seen her again since. Shanny and Rev will be back. As long as they're living and breathing, they'll be back. You know, I mean, Uh, I guess maybe if they were like in jail or something, you wouldn't see them, but they'd get out eventually. By the way, if you want to help with the ghoul, the weekly ghoul, please use the link in the chat if it's working. Send us your messages, whatever you want to do. I would appreciate it. Steve McRae. Have not had him on in a very long time. Oh, God, my lower back is so fucked up. Hate getting old. Gad Sad, yeah, we had him on once. He's on like Joe Rogan and stuff all the time. And those other shows. Wow, that's crazy. You went to school with Steve. Yeah, I used to have Steve on the streams like maybe once a month or so. I just stopped having. I used to have this idea that I had to like have other people on every stream and like random guests and shit, and I just kind of stopped doing that because it was a pain in the ass to schedule it. To like keep this schedule with all these people and who's on what day. Yeah, he had that whole lawsuit to get that channel back, but by the time the lawsuit took like years, so by the time he got the channel back, it just wasn't probably the worth the money it was spent to get it back. I was on his side as far as the way it was taken away from him and everything. It's just like a YouTube channel when it sits dormant for years, it kind of like it lowers its reach. I think Rev is in like a mental hospital or whatever. Oh, all the yeah, the Shabisky shit. Yeah. Yeah, last night's private show was a trip. We talked about all the drama Shabisky. Shabisky's had multiple dramas with people like that. Everyone's fucking with Shabisky. Kevin Joseph King. I don't know how good of a guest he would be. He seems like he has trouble like communicating on a normal level. I've seen him in my chat a couple times. Yeah, we watched some like crazy mediation between Shabisky and his old co-host on this other channel that he used to be on. It was secretly recorded. It's pretty crazy. Shabisky wanted the night off. He's probably visiting Rev in the hospital. They're probably having a conjugal visit right now. He didn't bring him flowers. He brought like a 6-pack of Miller High Life and some weed. That's what Shabisky brings. Yeah, check out the private show, patreon.com/DP. We did it last night. It was over 3 hours long. Ezzy. I have a friend online that I met through the internet who's kind of famous as a lolcow. And she is an older lady, and a lot of you are going to know who I'm talking about. She thinks that she emails with the famous actor Brent Spiner from Star Trek, and that they're married in real life. It's hard to explain the whole thing. Empress Gale, yeah. Yeah. She's very nice lady. She is harmless. I do get people that are like, why don't you tell her what's real? Why do you feed into her thing? I'm like, me telling her that she's not talking to Brent Spiner, she just wouldn't believe me. She'd be like, oh, you're crazy. Like, I can't. There's some weird, like, I don't know if they're concerned trolls or just like pearl clutchy, whiny ass motherfuckers or whatever, but they're too stupid to know that, like, challenging their delusional beliefs doesn't change the person at all. Oh, she has fun with it for sure. She did shave off her pubes and mail them to Melania Trump, though. That was one of the weirdest videos. Oh yeah, the people that would be like, "Oh, you should tell Coves to stop drinking." It's like, you think he's gonna listen to me? He won't even listen to his own dad. You think he's gonna be like, "Oh, Ben, that random guy I know online? Yeah, he told me to stop drinking, so I'm quitting." It's like, that's. Yeah. What's her name? Gail Cord Schuler? Empress Gail Cord Schuler? Like, the world that she lives in is entertaining because it would make like a good movie or something. All the crazy lore. Gail's children's book is very disturbing. Gail doesn't live in Canada. She lives in, like, Alabama or something like that. It goes back a long time too. Like the lore goes so far back. Just go to her channel, Gail Cord Schuler, or you can look up like Gail Cord Schuler's children's book. Someone actually illustrated it, which is very disturbing. Poor Spot. Oh my god. It's there is some psycho stuff that like is like, oh no. Her movie, yeah. Yeah, she made a movie where she plays every character in it. God, I wish she would make another one. Yeah, the audiobook. Yeah, that was crazy. Why would he write that book? Because he's all freaked out by her. Brent Spiner, the actor from Star Trek The Next Generation, he played Data, the guy with the gold face. She stalked him in real life back in the day, like back in the 90s. And she she stalked the shit out of him, and he's terrified of her. He's blocked people before on Twitter because they mentioned her. Yeah. And he was like, you shouldn't encourage Gail. She's sick. But then he wrote this book about being stalked. He wrote this like pseudo, like halfway fictional, kind of inspired by a true story book, and it's about being stalked by this lonely housewife. And it's obviously her. Now, Gail thinks the real Brent Spiner is a clone that the evil Jesuit order created to hide what the real Brent Spiner is actually doing. The real Brent Spiner is a brilliant doctor. It's so much like my brain is trying to remember it right now. There's so much lore. One of the stories is like the Ninja Turtles get involved in it too. It's so weird. It's so weird. And there are some of the stories that are like insanely racist. like so uncomfortably racist. It's just like, wow. A few months ago, me and Gail did a stream together. We went back and we watched old episodes of Star Trek and she told me the lore behind all of it. And she's just like, she hates Lizzo. She does hate Lizzo. Yeah, the Lizzo story with the Ninja Turtles, they had the tunnel Jews in it. Oh my God. And the Ninja Turtles killed them. Bubba the Black Jesuit, yeah. She's written several books too. I wish I had my books down here. I'd show you some of them. She's really good at reading. She's great at reading out loud. You know, she has read her old
DP, straight from the Go DP, not Shanny and relevant show DP. I miss action news DP, troll or not troll DP. I hate low cows live DP. I used to love DP.
Well, those days are gone. Hate to break it to you. The news is just like, there's so many other people doing news. And the news, like, more people are divided than ever over the news. So it's just, yeah. Yeah. I just like, I'd rather I laugh at the news, which it used to. I used to find a lot more stuff about it funny, and now I'm just like, oh my god, shit is just crazy. So, mm. Yeah. So could do the information segment. It's time to learn something. Da 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 da. Time to learn.
7777 7777 7777 7777 7777
Seven.
7777 7777 7777
7777. 77777. Seven 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 seven. The news is 77777. 77777. Is it still going on? What the fuck? All right, hold on. Oh my god.
77 septendecillion 777 sextillion 777 quindecillion 777 quatordecillion 777 tridecillion 777 duodecillion 777 undecillion 777
There. Ugh. Oh, all right. Took care of that one. Oh God.
Inverted exclamation mark, 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 inverted exclamation mark.
Seven. 77777. Exclamation mark. Inverted exclamation mark. Hello everyone, I am inverted exclamation mark. Should be a name. 77777. Emo Howling Wolf, he does still kind of say, like, it's been a while since a fun emo meltdown. I don't know if he's on medication now or what. Do I play any modern games? Not really. I don't have time to play video games. I had a Game Pass subscription for like 3 years. Like, I bought 3 years all at once. And it is just now about to expire. I was playing like... I hardly ever played it at all, but I would usually play older games on it. I've tried newer ones, but... COD, Call of Duty. Yeah, I've played those a couple times, but I've never actually never really got into them. They're definitely popular though. Power Wash Simulator. That's kind of like Landscaper Simulator. Or I did the Train Simulator, where you like drive the trains and drop the people off at the stations and shit. I did that for a while. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is like a job that I don't get paid for. I've definitely played a lot of the Grand Theft Auto games. I'm old, so I played Grand Theft Auto 2 when it came out. When it was overhead view and not as good. Seven, 77777. They have come a long way, eh? Canadian detected. Canadian detected.
Be honest. What does the future of DP look like? Is there enough funding to keep the show going? How is the Patreon? Will Shabisky need to take a pay cut?
I don't care to discuss all these really serious things right now. I'm just hanging out and talking, but I'm not freaking out. And you don't know anything about how Shabisky gets paid, so I don't know why you're asking. What do you know what it is to cut? So fucking weird. Yeah, it is concern trolling. Oh, you're Aussie? Damn. Seven, 77777. Nice try, John Morgan. Yeah, I don't know who it is. Seven dust. It's like gold. It's like gold dust, but 7. Shout out to the. If someone will clip it for me, just send me the clips if you want things as dono alerts. Red Dead Redemption 2, I've never played it. I remember with the hype for it. I do believe that Rev is like in a hospital. I am not drinking tonight. I notice like when people ask me very serious business decisions, like we're at some kind of like board of directors meeting, it's like, why? Who the fuck are you to think that I have to answer that kind of shit? It's fucking stupid. You can drink for me. Yeah. What's the last four digits of my social security number. What's wrong with my face? I got stung by a swarm of bees. Yep. Got stung by a swarm of bees. I gained 500 pounds. Pork and bees. Bees. I don't miss Rev and Shanny. But I didn't want them. Some people were like, yeah, they should sleep on the streets. I don't want that. I don't want that for anybody. So, Fallout is a great game. You know, I've never played it, but I've seen people play it for sure. I'll be right back. Oh, holy fucking shit. I heard people have the idea of Rev and Shanny living in an RV together, but
Sorry, I wasn't trolling, just curious. The pay cut comment was just a silly joke. This is my fourth donation of the stream and I've donated hundreds over the years. I apologize for asking about business. I didn't mean to upset anyone. I feel like bad now.
are you being? I mean, like it just. Well, you sent all the weird like da 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 da. Like it just kind of seemed like you're trolling, and then like, how's the Patreon? Like, I mean, like, am I like, guys, I'm gonna get evicted soon. I can't afford to live here, and like what? Like, how about? I'm not asking your personal finances or like that kind of shit. So why would I want to discuss mine with you? I don't understand. And then you're like, well, this part's a joke, but this part wasn't. So it just kind of sounds weird. They shouldn't move to a trailer park. They should hit the road. Like the only use me blade stuff. I like retro games and new games. I love Galaga. That's one of my favorite games ever. When I would go to the Portland Gaming Expo every year, and they had this big free-to-play arcade, and I'd find the Galaga machine and just play it for hours. Woman shed. You have a woman shed. Hold on, you said you were Australian, so that means your garage, right? What's a woman shed? Okay. I don't think Rev and Shanny, like, the one thing I noticed about all the IP2 people that I met is that they had good survival instincts, and they were, I don't know, it's like live streaming homelessness basically is what they were doing, even though many of them had places to go. I'll tell you what, the RV was gross. I was actually in the RV, and there was like puke everywhere and all kinds of dumb shit, like gross shit. And it was weird because they'd travel around the country in the RV, but a lot of times they'd just be like laying around in the RV doing nothing. The RV, the RV that all those IP2 streamers lived in. Usually there'd be a couple RVs and they'd all travel together. Andy Dick was part of it for a little while, yeah. He had his own RV that he was living in for a little while too. And then he got arrested for fingering somebody's butt. What was that guy's name? The guy that talked like this. What was his name? It was like RJ or what was his name? JJ. Yeah. Yeah. He talked really weird. It wasn't Chicken Andy, it was JJ. I think that's his name. Oh my god, I would not like to do that. I can't do that. I can't live in an RV with them. I'd go crazy. I cannot do that. Yeah, I noticed the people that always swear that Rev and Shanny are secretly fooling everybody and they're actually still together. I've seen a lot less of them lately. I still see them though. Thoughts on Spawn, the comic character? Um, uh, I was probably in the height of my comic collecting when Spawn first came out, and just Image comics in general. And I bought Spawn #1 and Savage Dragon and Wildcats. That was Image, right? And Pit. That was another one. I like the Spawn character. It's cool, and it was definitely unique for the time. I'm pretty sure I saw Blade 2 in the theater. I thought it was cool in the Deadpool movie they had Wesley Snipes come back as Blade in it. Not Thundercats, Wildcats. It was a superhero team that Jim Lee drew the artwork for. I hung out with Blade sober and drunk, and he was nice to me. All I never met the Wrath of Blade. I hung out with Blade like 4 times, and he was always cool. I hung out with Blade and I'm drawing a blank on oh god, who? What is he? He's like a German guy. Where was he from? It was the European guy that hung out with Blade. What's that guy's name? I'm drawing a blank right now. Bjorn. Okay, Bjorn. So he's like a Swedish guy, or like, yeah, he's a Swedish guy. Yeah, yeah. I hung out with those guys because I was walking around the Pike Place Market, and those guys were there too. So we hung out and had some drinks and stuff. People kept calling the bar that we were at. That was the one thing, like, I hated that. When you'd go to a place and fucking weirdos online would call and try to get you kicked out. Not Wesley Snipes, no. We're talking about two Blades here simultaneously. We're talking about Blade, the superhero, but then we're also talking about fucking the big drunk guy. Yeah. Yeah, only use me, Blade. Figure it out, dude. All right, we're gonna see the puppy again. Come here, babe. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come here, you little weirdo. Come here. Oh, there you go. There you go. She sleeps so much. So much sleep. Oh, that's a big yawn. You can say hi to all the people. Say hi. Yeah, she's got bedhead. She's always tired. She's always sleeping. And she'll wake up and eat food and drink water and have to go out and do her thing, and then she comes right back in and lays down and goes back to sleep. Let's see, she's on a pile of my clothes. She's already out of it. Why, thank you, thank you. Rev and Shanny are in a mental hospital, right? I don't know. My favorite police body cam videos are when people get zapped with the taser. For some reason, I find that fascinating. I will be right back in just a moment. I gotta make a run to the bathroom. back. Um, I am working on the like music and shit. I can't put the I Need G-Man one up anywhere because, well, like that's not a song. I didn't make the I Need G-Man song. That was from some other channel, and I just play it as an intro sometimes. But the other one, the other music that I actually had a hand in creating, I'll be uploading that to a place soon. I didn't make the Bruises to Prove It one either. That's Walnut Grove. That's good too. You should look up Walnut Grove channel. I hope it's still up. Jessica Boyle got that song taken down before. So, yeah, the Bruises to Prove It. Yeah, that's Walnut Grove. They have a lot of good stuff over there. You can check that out. They did Girls Have Cooties in Wyoming. She had it taken down and he had to re-upload it. Now the local news is on. They're showing people around Seattle at the bars because they were watching the game and shit. Insult the piss out of me, insult the shit out of me. What are you gonna do? Damn it, man. You know, I am craving me one of those Popeyes chicken sandwiches now. Damn it. The craving just that's why I was quiet for a minute there, because it hit me and I was like, fuck. I love the Popeyes chicken sandwiches, man. Too much. Insult the piss out of me as well as the shit out of me. Well, in the last 10 years, they created a chicken sandwich and it's really good. I always get the spicy one. It has like spicy mayo on it. And for the price, it's way better than what you can get in other places. Yes, because mustaches are commonly sneezed off. That happens all the time. People sneeze off mustaches. That's a thing. People sneeze off mustaches. The KFC chicken sandwich is okay. I like the Popeyes one better. See, Chick-fil-A is the one I don't really like, and I had it and I was like, what the fuck? Why do so many people like this? Maybe I caught it on a bad day, but I was like, I was like, I don't get for me, Popeye, I think Popeyes is way better than Chick-fil-A. It's very good. Raising Cane's, yeah. Yeah, Raising Cane's is fine. You ever had Dave's Hot Chicken? It's a little slider chicken sandwich, but it's really good. Dave's Hot Chicken. You should look and see if there's one in your area. Not a sponsor, Tubes. Yeah, franchising and all, it's hard to get a consistent product. Popeyes does not have spinach items on the menu. At one time, Popeye the Sailor Man was the mascot for Popeyes, but that partnership has ended and they don't use the Popeyes character, but they still can use the name for whatever reason. So Popeyes is just a fried chicken restaurant. It's similar to KFC. Like, they have a lot of the same sides. I think it's better. It's like Louisiana style. We also have a Church's chicken too. Church's chicken. Popeyes and Church's. And they are building a Chick-fil-A too. But I don't know. Yeah, in the UK they have Wimpy's, which is another Popeye character. What do I think about Jollibee? I've had it. It's okay. I don't like the spaghetti as a side to a chicken sandwich. But the sandwich was okay. There's better Filipino food out there, though. Burger King got another chicken sandwich, too. That wasn't the oblong one. I guess the best thing and I'm not even normally a dessert person, but the best thing I had at Jollibee was the little peach pie. It's, like the little pie. Lumpia's very good. It's like a spring roll. Good stuff. Adobo, that's another good one. No, I don't believe one could eat a bonobo because that is like a protected animal. That's like almost like a chimpanzee. Um, I don't know. I don't seek out Long John Silver's. I mean, honestly, like, there's so much good seafood around here, even at the fast food level, that it'd be pointless to have a Long John Silver's around here. Like, we have Ivar's out here, it's fast food, seafood, but it's way better than Long John Silver's. I don't know. They do a deep fried salmon at Ivar's, which you don't normally see. It's usually like cod or something. Um, I like it fine enough. I like I had never had clam strips before I moved out here, and I got into that. They had hush puppies at Red Lobsters too, though, right? I feel like at this point, wouldn't Long John Silver's and Red Lobster be similar in price? Since everything fast food has gone up in price. Ooh, that was a big one. I've had Culver's when I was living in Ohio. I miss Whataburger. Oh my god. Whataburger's so good. Whataburger's only in the South. Like they're as far west as Arizona and they go all the way to like Florida and Georgia. When I was living in New Mexico, we had Whataburger there. In our burger place in the Seattle area is Dick's. The thing about Dick's is that it's really well priced for what it is. I've never had the White Castle fish sandwich, but I hate White Castle burgers. I think they're gross. So, I don't know. I like Carl's Jr. Haven't had that in a while, but I think it's in the area, but I definitely liked it at one point. Rallies. I haven't noticed any fast food closing, no. Like, they're actually building new ones. So, diners are definitely cool. Diners are like a whole different thing. Kaiser Schmarrn? Kaiser Schmarrn? Interesting. Yeah, I'm too lazy to roll the R's. Schmarrn. Uh, I mean, the G's are in Shanny's own language, though. R's are not normally rolled in English, so. In American English, anyway. Scottish roll their R's. When I was living in New Mexico, I noticed a lot of people, they would roll the R and the number 3. I can't even do it. I just thought, I noticed it there, and no one did that where I came from. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I don't even think I can do it, especially not right now. Too high. Yeah, when I was a kid and I watched DuckTales, I used to love Ebenezer Scrooge. His fucking accent. Have you, if you guys have ever seen the old black and white TV show Mr. Ed with the talking horse, the guy who owned Mr. Ed, his name was Wilbur. That actor did the voice of Ebenezer Scrooge for the decade, since the beginning, and then like decades following that. It's interesting. Did I say Ebenezer Scrooge? I meant Scrooge McDuck. I'm high. I said Ebenezer Scrooge, which he was. They had him play Ebenezer Scrooge in the. They did a version of the Christmas Carol. It was called Mickey's Christmas Carol, and they had him play Ebenezer Scrooge, but then they kept that character and made Scrooge McDuck. I meant Scrooge McDuck. Yeah. Pardon me just for one moment here. Give me just a sec. Oh, God. Okay. Been doing this for 2 hours. Not too much ghoul progress, but I'm hoping to kick it into full gear tomorrow. Still got 45 hours to meet the ghoul. If any of you guys are in the Discord, feel free to post some content in the content areas. Anything you want us to check out tomorrow. I don't give a fuck what you think about monetization. Go fuck yourself. Goodbye. Ah, that's better. Hello. Get blocked. I can tell by like the first comment that they're trolling, because like it's always something like that. It's so painfully obvious. Probably gonna wrap this up. Or actually, nah. You know what? I'll do it for a little while longer. I thought it was at past 10, but it's not yet. So keep it going for a little while longer. If you want to like the stream, do me a favor and do so. And they do suck at trolling because it's obvious, like right from the beginning. And then there's the person that donated money, and they do donate money, but they do kind of also seem like they're trolling. But there are also these people that are like, they've been doing it for ever. They're like, oh, well, your show is failing because you're doing stuff I don't like on it. And then they want to like discuss that. And it's like, I'm not going to discuss like how much I pay people or anything like that. And I'm still doing it. Like if it wasn't working, then I'd stop doing it and do something else. Yeah, it's very weird. That person is one of the few people that actually gives money sometimes. Isn't a paying troll a ween? I've never heard that term before. I've never heard of that before. Well, I'm just like, there's like people I've encountered online that are like, oh, you don't do this thing. You do this thing I don't like now. You should do this instead. Or actually, most of them say, I don't like this thing you do, but they never like tell me what I should do. But then there are the people that are like, you should do this thing you used to do instead. And it's like, and then they'll be like, well, you're obviously like gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to give Shabisky a pay cut or whatever. Stop blinking. Weens are wannabe trolls. Yeah, I hate the fact that I know that now. Damn it. Lower your standards. Lower your standards. That one guy that was like, that one guy that was saying that he needed $60 or the Mexican mafia was going to kill him. His channel's gone. I think he deleted his own channel because he got trolled so much.
You want to eat my ass, drunken peasants?
Oh! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. My fucking audio is all fucked on my computer. That sounded crazy. Oh my god. Ugh. Shanny and Rev will come back when they come back. In the meantime, we'll do something else. Yeah, the cartel got him. Oh, boop. Boop. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? She's got her own hair in her mouth. Gotta smooth that out. Oh, look at that stretch. Yep. Yep. Come here. Yeah, now it's a chill stream. Everybody's chilling out. She's got to go to the puppy dentist eventually here. Yeah, she's got like a fluffy chest, and I have to take her, get her groomed. Ah, get attacked. Ah. Ah. my God. All right. I'm glad I'm glad you guys watched. I'll see you guys next time. I need to go to bed early tonight and wake up early tomorrow and do like some afternoon streaming and nighttime streaming. So I'll see you then. Have a good one.